take another question if we can.
Hello, this is Christoph from Germany.
And this is Julieta from Mexico. We would like to ask you, what has been your biggest challenge and your most rewarding circumstance happening in this tour so far? Thank you.
Thank you.
The biggest challenge, I mean, I'm guessing that was probably the Jubilee, but Roger, the most rewarding thing from this tour?
On this tour, wow, that's difficult. I mean, we had a great night in Switzerland. We had a wonderful in Madrid, fantastic in Amsterdam. Do you know, it's all been great. I couldn't pick one. It's all been fantastic. The audiences have been wonderful.
I think for me, it's the audiences themselves. We've always had great audiences and great tours, but we've done something a little different with most of the cities here. We've had the floor of most of the arenas standing room, which is a bit different than what we've done in the past, at least us together, and it changes the energy. And you get probably maybe on the slightly younger side, or the side of the people that are willing to wait at 5 a.m. all day, so they're really, really pumped and ready to go. And it changes the energy.
Yeah, it gives you something great. And strange enough, if you're looking for challenges, the biggest challenges were the nights where that didn't happen. Like in Paris, they're all sitting down on seats on the floor, and you have to give so much more energy to get the thing.
They were lovely,
right.
But just more relaxed.
They
didn't have to fight for the seat like the other standing room was.
Exactly.
So it's like a competitive thing almost.
Yeah. No, it is definitely getting to the front is a huge achievement. So you're going to make them.
They give us so much. The energy that these kids give us around, and they are kids, like 15 to 25. And the older guys are around the outside enjoying. But these kids are giving us that energy, which has been wonderful. Really great. So thank you, guys, for coming and doing that.
Well, we gave the brief that people have 30 seconds to ask a question, and this guy has really made the most of his 30 seconds. Here you go. Strap yourselves in.
Hi, I'm Oscar. I'm from Barcelona, Spain, and I would like to ask you some questions. What's your favorite superhero? What's your favorite musical group besides Queen? What's your favorite movie? And finally, do you like Italian food or Spanish food more? I can't believe you're watching this video. I'm so excited. Greetings from Barcelona. Goodbye. Adios.
Yay! That's amazing. Brilliant. All right, well, look, we'll have to break this down.
If we write it down.
Yes.
Okay. Brian. Brian, I'll start with you. Favourite superhero?
Oh, God. Wonder Woman.
Okay, I thought you'd be contractually obliged to say Flash Gordon, but fine, that's okay. We'll go. Adam, favourite band other than Queen?
Quite like Muse.
Oh,
a lot.
Great.
I like Muse a lot.
Cool. Roger, favourite movie?
Movie, I'd have to say 2001: A Space Odyssey by Stanley Kubrick.
Classic. Okay, and without causing an international incident, show of hands, Italian or Spanish food?
Both. Spanish.
Probably Italian.
Oh, that's perfect. You guys
very
are so
neutral.
Diplomatic.
Very neutral.
Fantastic. Okay, well, quickly, well done, Oscar from Spain. Brilliant. Let's go for our next question from Sophia.
Hello, my name is Sophia. I'm from Germany. And my question is for all of you. Do you have any kind of routine that you do before you go on stage? And if so, what is it? And have there been any kind of changes throughout the years leading on to this day? Thank you so much for answering my question.
Adam, perhaps you could take that one.
I like to get real done up. So that's part of my routine and part of my prep for the show. But I also do a vocal warm-up. Sometimes if I'm running late, I skip some of these steps, which I pay for later, but I do a vocal warm-up. I try to stretch a little bit and move around and kind of like I have like a rolling thing, I have a ball, I kind of get loose in my body. And the one thing that's changed is I think years ago when we started, I was more nervous and I had more self-doubt than I do now. And so I drank a drink. An alcoholic beverage usually before the show. And now I haven't really been doing that much. Okay. I might have one towards the end.
Any during? No.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Brilliant. But as a band, do you have a ritual that you...
We do a warm-up, yes. We all go into a little room and Spike plays the Joanna. And we do little snippets from all the songs, all the harmony bits, and practice our harmonies. And it loosens you up. And it also, hones the harmonies. People have been known to say, the harmonies sound suspiciously good, like they have them on tape. Well, we don't. We don't have anything on click or tape or backing tracks or whatever. We sing them all. We have 3 good singers. well, I'm probably the worst, but we have, no, we have five, what am I, there's six singers. We have six singers.
Everybody sings.
That's why all the parts are so well done,
And we rehearse it a lot, so every single day we're rehearsing those harmonies in the warm-up and also loosening up our vocal cords and stuff. So
and we do a sound check when we get to the venue as well. So that's even before. And both of those things, I think, help us just also, not only does it get us, polished up musically, but we connect. It's like, oh yeah, we're about to go on the stage. How are you? How was your day off? How was, it keeps us as a family.
Yeah. Truth is, on a show day, the whole day is a preparation for the gig.
Yeah.
You're conscious the whole time. You eat at the right time.
Yeah.
You change your clothes at the right time. You're trying to get your face, a shave or whatever you do. You do your hair. And I have to do nails because I have so much stress on the nails. I have to sort that out. And the whole day is focused towards that moment when you go on the stage.
Yeah.
It all springs to life. And everyone's doing the same, not just the six of us, the three of us, the three backing musicians, but also the whole crew. The whole day is spent aiming towards that moment. It's a great crew we have. Every night I say thank you to those.
Really great.
Yeah. It's probably the best crew we ever had.
Yeah, they're amazing.
But it pays, because you see it on stage, it's very, very slick.
Yeah, and you rely on each other. The three of us relying incredibly on each other. We're eyeballing the whole time. We know what we're going to do, but we're dependent on the whole team. The whole team is right there. The automation, the video, the lighting guys, sound guys.
It's a team sport.
Yeah.
Totally a team effort.
There's no I in team, is there? No. Okay, we'll move on to the next question.
There's no I. There's a rude.
Hello, greetings from Belgium, Antwerp. Thank you so much for the amazing concert last week.
Brilliant.
My question is, what is the most difficult song to drum for Roger? I think it's amazing songs and every song is different. And I'm sure Freddie is very proud of you guys.
Oh, lovely thing to say. Roger, the hardest song to drum to for you in the show?
Oh, I would say possibly I'm in love with my car because it's in sort of 3-time and it's kind of not fast, and it's quite difficult to sing and keep the 3/4 beat going. Yeah. So it's also very high to sing. So yeah.
No,
I kind of dread that moment every night.
It's so good.
Do you ever wake up and go, I wish it wasn't in the set list? Okay, Brian, this one's for you. This is a curious one. Thought you might be interested to see this.
Okay.
Hello, Brian, Adam, and Roger. I'm Mariko from Japan. In 1975, at Budokan, I handed a gift of toy koto to one of your staff. So, Brian, was it my toy koto you used for the Prophet song?
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the toy koto was a present to me. It must be from you, yeah. And I hope I thanked you at the time. I always used to try. But it's about this big, and the real koto is about this big. I think they come up to about 9 foot long, like a Steinway grand. But the traditional Japanese koto has an amazing technique to it. It's a bit like a harp, but different, and you can bend the notes by pressing the strings here. So the toy one does all that. You could actually play it. So I used it on the Prophet song. Yeah, we used a proper harp, like an English harp, if you like, and this Japanese toy koto to link the two songs. It was the Prophet song and Love of My Life.
Oh, cool.
And I still have it. So thank you. I still have it in a very special place in my house. Yeah.
Oh, gosh, you'll be thrilled to hear that.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
For that.
Lovely. Okay, another one for all three of you now. So have this question.
Hi, my name is Karen. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. I was at the concert that was filmed on June 8th, so I look forward to watching that. This is a picture of me and my brother with the Apollo 17 astronauts. I thought Dr. May would appreciate that. My question is, who in your past have you met that ranks at the top of the list that you felt most honored to meet?
The person you've been most honoured to meet. Who wants to go?
Well, I'm going.
You'll go.
Leading straight off what you said, I met Neil Armstrong at one of the Starmers conferences, and I got to have breakfast with him up on the top of the volcano where the observatory is, and I will never forget it. It was just out of the blue, this guy who I revered, and he was the nicest, most modest guy I could possibly imagine. He never did interviews. He just did one interview for Starmers. And we sat there and sort of solved the problems of the world.
Wow.
So Neil Armstrong for me.
Really good. Adam?
These guys.
Good answer.
Worked out pretty well. And I remember it was on the finale of American Idol, and it was a very busy time. You know, there was a lot to do. It was stressful, and it was hard to sort of take in the moment as much as I could. But they said, we invited Queen to come sing. I said, what? What? So I was just blown away by it and kind of in shock. And we got on stage, and it felt very good. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, that's crazy that I came onto the show and sang Bohemian Rhapsody to get onto the show, and now we're bookending it with a performance of We Are the Champions, and then now here we are now.
I never expected you to say, we love you, Adam.
Oh,
what an amazing thing.
It's true, though. I mean, it's changed the course of my life.
Wow.
Big time.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, Roger, I'm sure you're going to say Adam, but apart from Adam,
Yeah,
who's...
apart from Adam. No, I'd have to say Nelson Mandela.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's what a guy. What a guy. And they're a shame there aren't anybody to follow up.
Yeah.
You know, in that caliber.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that he had a huge presence, didn't he, in the room?
Oh yeah, and when you think of what he forgave, and by example, 27 years in prison, and his great magnanimous act was to forgive that and then change the regime.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's a great question, Karen. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll crack through. We're doing well, guys.
Hi, Brian, Roger, and Adam. My name is Cammie, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And my question is, after the curtains have closed and the show is done, which Queen song is still stuck in your head? Thanks.
Generally Champions, because it's the last one.
Yeah.
I do find it going around in my head.
Yeah. Do you get any other songs stuck in your head, or find yourself humming the next day?
I don't know. They're all in there. I mean, they're all in there. I don't know which one. I mean, it kind of changes. But there always is some sort of kernel of something floating around.
I think for musicians, especially if you're doing it, your head is always filled with something. There's always something going around in your head, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's like a strange kind of disease, and it can be nice or it can be annoying. I literally find Champions going around in my head, and I'm thinking of lines that I could play that I never do to that chord sequence.
I love that.
It's like an obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great. Okay, great question. Okay, moving on.
Hi, my name is Ruth from Central Bedfordshire, England, and I've been cast as Skirmish for my school production of We Will Rock You. My question is, what tips do you have for dealing with stage fright? Thank you.
Yeah, Adam, one for you. Going in a musical, stage fright?
Well, not drinking, because she's probably too young. No, I think there's a difference between stage fright and then being excited. There's a line between the two. And I think you can kind of negotiate with yourself and realize, I'm probably feeling this way just because I'm excited. And adrenaline actually, although it can be overwhelming and a little stressful when you're just sitting down beforehand, is actually a real help when you get on stage sometimes. It's a great fire that gets lit under you. And if you learn how to sort of channel it and sort of ride the wave of it, it makes for a great performance. So, but it takes years. It takes a long time. I still am trying to figure it out.
Yeah, if you let it control you, it just ebbs away.
Yeah.
And then you find you're exhausted after about 10 minutes. So for me, it's to kind of just focus and go very quiet. And then I have a little scotch.
Not for her.
Not for the school.
Not for the school.
Tape.
Scotch tape.
Yeah.
Reward yourself with a Diet Cola.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Reward yourself with a candy or something. Maybe that'll help.
That'll help. Fair enough. Great stuff.